Nick? Where the fuck did you go away? No, that quick draw. I know how you might have thought that. I didn't shoot him because he exploded like a human. Like his head exploded like a human. It was like a one shot. Followers ought to really be shown on your goddamn compass, man. Or map. Just show them on the map.
Second floor.
What the fuck am I gonna do? This bullshit. I hate this. Real fucking annoying, man. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh shit, you were ducked. I couldn't see through the smoke.
Won't be bothering anybody now.
He's somewhere here. Apparently. Are you behind me? No, you're somewhere up. I don't know, he's glitched somewhere in the map.
One way to get that coolant pumping.
You're not doing anything, friend. You better loot something up there. Are you somewhere behind the locked door? You might be.
That's it.
Nope. Makeshift bomb. I don't know how it didn't go off, but that's good either way. Look lighter. Are they expensive? I don't know. Nick! Okay, well, time to get drunk. Anyway, look at the bright side. I get to get drunk. Da, 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 da. I don't know, this room's kind of creepy, because it's a kid's room. I want to go out of here. There's nothing to fucking loot here. Legit empty, fucking useless, creepy kid's room. Doctor's room. Dead patient's room. With snacks and caps. Meh. Nick, you better come down here, mister. Or we're gonna have problems? Nick! Nick! How did you get here? And just, like, stay. You this is the beginning, isn't it? It is the beginning. I didn't check something out yet.
Ground floor. Ground floor.
Are you gonna come with me? No, you're not.
Basement. Basement.
I'm stupid.
Ground floor.
Come in. Thank you.
Ground floor. Basement.
I don't think it's gonna be important, but there's people down below me to kill, and I'm confused on how to get to them, so I kinda wanna, like, have Nick close. Oh, right, also I wanna give you, like, a bunch of stuff, right.
Second floor.
Hey.
There's something you need? Here's what I've got.
This game's about how, you were basically, you start, like, pre-war having a nice time with your husband and your kid, and then you had to, like, evacuate, and it was one of the luckiest deals ever. but you were cryogenically frozen in the vaults instead of actually like going through life and dying. So you basically survived for like 200 extra years. And then instead of being woken up by these scientists, you get woken up by some different people who shoot your husband dead, take your son, and go away. And then you wake up going for vengeance, because you kind of wake up through that point, but then you also get like frozen again. And now up to that, we've killed the killer, but the son is gone, and he's like 12 or something now, so 210 years. And he doesn't know who we are, and we're trying to hunt those people down and creating settlements in between, like creating an actual civilization. And we became a detective, we became a member of the army, which you'll see at some point. We're fighting an army of robots with some type of wacky intelligence and teleportation powers. And, yeah, we're a general of like a really popular, awesome hero group. We're now an actual hero, the freaking superhero Silver Shroud, and I think that's mostly it. It is so entertaining to watch. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Because I'm definitely enjoying myself as well. There's so much happening in this game that I'm kind of like, wow, I did not expect this. I did not expect this. It makes me okay with all of the weird like glitches and crashes and bugs I am experiencing. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. But yeah, that's a lot of the bases right there. There's probably something I've missed. Oh, the killer that killed the husband and took the son is legit called Kellogg. He's legit we made a joke, he's basically a frickin' serial killer. He probably is. I mean, he's more of a murderer, but you know. I don't know, thought you might like that one. Nick, are you coming? Nick. Thank you. I worked so hard to get your butt over here. I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to also even play Skyrim. Which, that's gonna be odd for me, because I always try and play it and I never get to it, and I actually had a chance. Okay, I kind of blocked out, I kind of didn't block out. You want to talk to me? Okay, well, wait, I need Nick. You can wait, you wait. Anyway. Yeah, I've always tried to play it. I had a chance and then I messed it up a little bit. I installed the wrong mod that didn't make it actually more fun. Please don't tell me you went down there again. Fuck, I should have quick saved, damn it. Please, Nick. And yeah, I'm gonna download the adequate mod to play on stream, because I do want to go through the game. I think I just am gonna need my community's help. You're down here again, aren't you? Fucking shit. On a stick, dude.
Ground floor.
Come on, Nick. I mean, it's entertaining to watch when this shit isn't happening. Nick, you get in here, mister. Or we're gonna give you a timeout.
Basement.
I'm gonna quick save after each and every elevator. Or just before actually would be the best bet, right? Like right here when he comes here. Nick? Please? I'm doing this quite a few times now. Do I just need to keep commanding you?
Basement.
Honestly, it is kind of bad on me for not waiting on you, but you used, like, the followers used to phase through, and I think it was because it was a level transition too. But now it doesn't do that. Oops, wrong room. I mistook you for a different type of room. Okay, there we go. Fucking finally. Stay here, quick save. Let's go. Finally. Oops. Good, Nikki. Good boy. Maybe your circuits are a bit fried, right? Yeah.
Basement.
I feel like I need to dress different for this militia hat, right? And then this, and maybe mentats, just in case.
It again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns
made a
heel,
mess of
I'm
it,
coming
but-
for you and your family. And you, Shroud. You step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Ken's head.
What do you want, Sinjin?
We'll get to that. Some of these losers are still waiting for the legendary Silver Shroud. They think the Shroud walked straight out of a comic book. But you and I know, the Shroud's just you in a stupid, flea-ridden costume. You're weak. You came here. And for what? Your little sidekick?
So, you're the strong one.
Yeah. Because I don't give a damn about anyone or anything. There's nothing I wouldn't do to win. So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to kill Kent. Then we're gonna shoot the hell out of you. Nothing's gonna be left but paste. Then, I'm going to Good Neighbor and kill every last worthless bastard there and burn the whole thing down. No one screws with Sinjin.
Scare Sinjin's man. Kill me first? I would go for kill me first, but Sinjin.
What happens is this. Everyone that points a gun at me dies. Every last one.
Jesus. Sinjin can't do anything to us if he's dead.
Cowards! Cowards!
Don't you kill him. Don't you kill him. Don't. No! Get. I want to reload, but I should have went with a different approach. Well, I don't like that. I want to reload. I'm gonna fight
Think I
it.
can lug for you?
Because now I just kind of want to like kill all of them. I kind of wish they didn't run away, because why would I give a shit? Like, oh look, you're like
Excuse me.
peaceful.
The Shroud's real! Real, I tell you!
Like, I'm not honorable now. I'm mad. They killed the nerd. I don't like that. Don't kill nerds. I don't like you killing nerds. I wish I watched this from the beginning. I feel so lost I feel so lost in the story. I mean, I have saved every single VOD ever. I just haven't uploaded it because I was gonna like edit it into compilation. But if you want, I can upload the VODs
Heads
to
up.
YouTube so you can watch it from the beginning. But that's up to you,
Something?
of course. Let me get drunk again. Let's get drunk, cause this was
For
sad.
you?
I'm gonna shoot all of you dead.
Someone's coming.
I like how you don't mind me like killing the raiders that surrendered. Cause I feel like you would, but hey, the AI doesn't have that programmed in them. And so I'm gonna be good, emo and pissed off and gothic about it. Did I do it in my I even did this in my conversation clothes. That's how mad I was. Well, Next time, maybe. Oh, wait.
Excuse me. I never wanted to work for Sinjin. Just let us live. I never wanted to work for Sinjin.
He killed my friend! I mean, I did think he was gonna be dead, and he's, like, way over, like, way too much on some things, but still, man. Still. Is vodka better? Oh no, I probably had, like, so much carrying weight because of the buff out. I think I can just, like, eat a bunch of stuff. I'm such a hoarder. Such a damn hoarder. You can't
Look
carry
alive.
no more,
Here's
right?
what I've got.
Nah, you can. Maybe not weapons, though. Maybe? No, you can carry plenty. What am I talking about? Silly me. What was that last thing? I don't know why the syringe rifle is a thing. Recoil compensated 308 combat rifle. Oh, it uses different different ammo. That's good. I actually like that. I love that. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it though. Maybe. Going back to spiritual topics we were discussing earlier, I've been thinking a lot about spiritual awakening, and do you think there's some superiority complex around it? As in, some people, once they've experienced it, they think they are better than those who aren't there yet, and who the heck came up with that concept? Why can't we all just be, instead of classifying people into different categories and causing unnecessary strife, that also brings anxiety? I mean, that's people just being people, and I think it's a part of the journey for the point of, like, checking yourself and your own ego. It's kind of like no one's exempt from it. Everyone has a chance of, like, going to that direction or to that point or part. Sorry, I'm just really pissed off about how this went. I was just quickly distracted by that in my head because I'm fighting the urge to, like, reload. I legit am having issues in my brain about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. But yeah, I think everyone just gets hit by some level of that to really realize how, if they become more aware and they can see that they can influence, let's say, their changes, their reality, their life, right? They can interact in certain ways with other people, a bunch of things like that, and then they get a superiority, like, complex, right? It's basically just kind of like coming back to center from that and realizing the higher, deeper truths of it, and that is the point of it. But you know, people have worry, people have fear, people have, like, a bunch of baggage and programming and just different types of ideas that they might sometimes need to get rid of to get to the core truth of who they are and accept themselves and go by the, like, natural, like, idea of things, of where it's like live and let live, right? There doesn't need to be a hierarchy, there doesn't need to be a classification system. Like, everyone's kind of, like, in the same place. A person you might be looking up to right now might be someone else in 3 years' time, right? Like, you might see them in a completely different light and be like, what the hell? Like, why was I looking up to them, right? And I think spirituality, just as any group we're following or idea, can, you know, it just has its own dark sides, and, like, that is one of them. Is the point that people really need to, I guess, like, accept the point that no one really is better than anyone else, regardless of where you're at. You're just in a different place, and you know, anyone can end up anywhere, given the time and circumstances. And there's nothing you can really do about that. You can't keep yourself afloat in a certain place, and you can't really, like, you can, but it's just not wise, I guess, is what I've learned, to judge anyone for anything, because you'd never know. You never know. You can hate a person, dislike what they do, and everything else, but ultimately, understanding is going to be the, like, brings you to more clarity and wisdom and, like, an easier heart space. It's not going to be like, this is right and this is wrong and this is how you ascend and this is what. You're not gonna teach anyone shit like that. You're not gonna feel better yourself. You're not going to have a good community. Like, it's just counter active to the
Well,
actual
well.
truth of,
Not you,
like,
it
things.
seems.
Like, we're all on a wacky, weird journey, and it all actually
When are you
matters and
finally gonna let me
connects,
buy you that
and no one's ahead or behind, really.
Wanted to check in.
Um,
Take
People
care.
that think they're ahead because they have
How
some
you
type
doing?
of, like, superiority complex alongside with spirituality, or without spirituality, have the same issue altogether, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're spiritual or not. It's just going to be different wavelengths of it, or different expressions. And, like, even if you're teaching people about it, you might still have a blind spot where you're one of those, you know? Like, yeah, just like those like home values, and I call them home values because they kind of feel like home as a concept. Like your integrity, or like real values in integrity, right? Like those things, just like of like maybe to some extent either being really honest or really humble or really kind or caring, or like all of these different things, considerate, etc., etc. Like they kind of go on, or like doing things your way in the light that you see or know because that's right for you. Like with time, sure, it'll change, but where you're at, maybe it's perfect the way you're doing things, right? Like spiritual people are usually just like people going through a lot more of awakening to that truth each and every time, as they need to throw something away that they've either picked up, learned, or like really kind of got in their head wrong, I guess. When you're going through it, it's just, I don't know. To me, recently, it's made sense why people are in their heads about it and they kind of forget the big picture. I think everyone's
Hey, I don't mean
capable
to
of it.
bitch, but aren't you supposed to be heading to Pikmin Gallery for me? Something else you need?
Nothing right now.
Cool, cool.
Yay, my long paragraph went through. Oh, that makes sense. That's a weird paragraph to not go through. I've energetical, spiritual, weird theories on why that happened, though. Don't I have you to talk to about
You ever tried
killing
chess?
everyone?
Hey,
Sometimes you
Hancock.
need to sacrifice
All by
a
your
piece to
lonesome,
keep
you
the game
took
going.
down the big bad
that in mind.
engine. We get to walk that tightrope of freedom one more day. Take this for the effort.
I don't understand how he used me. Like, what's that smartass idea about?
You have any other work?
You've done plenty of work already, pal. Gutter's been running a little too red lately. You keep them clean, and you're welcome back anytime.
I'm so sad Kent died, man. I really wanted to save him. It took me all my strength to keep myself from reloading the game, man. It was a tough internal battle.
Yes.
I wonder if she wants to find out about him. I feel like
The
she
Hotel
does.
Extra's got rooms for rent.
Did I sober up? I think I sobered up.
So, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Irma,
You like the decor? My business partner hates it. Says she's not the fun type. Where did the memory loungers come from, you ask? Well, a girl's gotta have her secrets.
Is it the Institute, possibly? This was like a really fun stream until Kent died. I mean, it's still a fun stream with you guys. I'm just disappointed. I want to reload so bad. I think I'm gonna try and leave it though. I just wanted to hear his like happiness of like, hey, you did it, nerd, nerd out, whoa! But well, that's okay. I got my revenge on raiders that fucking gave up. Alcohol. Wait, no, I should be able to run. Yeah, I'm just... What? 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 Fucking weird. Oh shit, never mind. I read that wrong. I am tired. I need to go to bed. I read that wrong. Whoopsie daisy. Gwyneth Stout, I guess. I'm addicted to alcohol again. Oopsie.
Don't worry. I only test
yes. Sure. Let's take a look.
each weapon.
It's so weird when you skip through dialogue. Your character just makes random noises. Want to keep that one. Huh. I'm gonna need to check out my weapons. Like my miniguns? Do I have any more miniguns? I feel like I might have like one. I guess that would be like, yeah, I have one more. Maybe they're fine. Accept, trade, yes.
Look alive.
If I got it.
Oh shit, is that better than what I have? 49, 43. No. I put one away already, so let's sell this one.
Cleo.
I hope you're buying.
In my opinion, it's a setup for insights on your character. After you gain from spirituality, they open up the door to see how you use it. Again, my opinion, it's like they're checking if you're doing it for self-development or are you going to fall for the spiritual honeypot, which in my opinion is a trap. For instance, you learn to develop yourself, yet with insights on human intricacies, you can use the knowledge experience to manipulate others. In my opinion, that's what the next test is. I mean, yeah, I agree to that. I do think that is true. I do think that that is true, even, but I guess from the way I come at it is like, even if you don't have that intent, like, you might be tested out on how much are you going to choose love over like choosing hate, right? Because you might get to those low points when you are broken or you are really hurt or you are like in different unconscious situations or you're possibly feeding certain aspects, attachments, codependencies, addictions, and other things that aren't serving you and aren't good for you. And, you know, like just following some type of system someone figured out on how spirituality works when it's changing all the damn fucking time. There's different approaches. Everyone is specifically different for that reason. So they find their own spirit and we find commune in amongst ourselves in our life, not necessarily creating a religion out of it, right? Like, how are you going to like keep on the path for what? Yeah, integrity, reason, or like concept, as you put it down, right? Or is it going to be for something, even if it's just a little bit like off tilt, right? It doesn't even sometimes have to be manipulative or negative or like ill-intended. Sometimes it's legit like how much are you willing to cross over the boundaries of what you think is you, your life, what you've created, what you've maybe been dragged into, what other people are about, or what something you believe in as a concept might be telling you, right? Like, what are you going to choose? What is really here right now? What you feel and what is at the core, right? And what is the right intent or the best overall choice? Or are you going to choose to, you know, be fearful, be in pain, hurt others, um, maybe just misstep and misplace because you're careless to yourself? And that's just as like, you know, that's gonna introduce like experiences that are just as negative as well. Um, yeah, I guess it's all like a case of like, are you gonna go your own journey because you're getting your own answers and to the questions you have, or are you going to follow what everyone else is doing, or have your reality dictated by something that's not even real or there? It's not gonna help you connect. It's not really gonna help you be enlightened or know better than everyone else or anything. Like the more you climb up, the more like wacky it really gets, right? Like, and I think spirituality is one of those things you really need to get into for the right reasons. Otherwise, it's probably one of the more hard-hitting lessons in life. It's a lot of fun, but it can be a lot of other stuff too. And I mean, everywhere in life, people kind of lose themselves or lose the core reality of things, right? We as people are going through a lot, and we do tend to forget what is important, and only do we remember when something is lost or found on how good or bad something might be. Which usually is
Means a lot
it's
to me
way
that
too
you made
late,
the
way too
library.
late by then.
Let's see what you have.
But
Cash or
in
treasure?
spirituality, if you're
Let's get
following
started.
it, you do have your own choice and your own chances of going for the right thing. I agree with you, Quintlop. I keep ranting and rambling and whatever. I mean, it's not really ranting. I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling. I agree with you. I just am rambling on the topic because we're all philosophizing, and philosophizing is fun. Usually there's no point to it. You just get more questions. You don't really get more answers. You get more questions. I mean, but it brings peace most of the time. Most of the time, to me at least, it does. Did I give you, like, everything I could give you? I think so. No, I still have, like, so much to sell. It's the 308. It's the 308. Don't really use the minigun, but I kind of just want to have it. Am I gonna even like this gun? I feel like I won't. All of the guns look the same, man. What the fuck? No offense. This is the same as this, basically. And it's the same as this. If it was just one gun and another gun, like the shotgun and the rifle, sure. But different ammo type of rifles. Like every single one is gonna just look the same way? Is that really it? I'm sorry. It's just I'm still upset about Kent. I'm gonna be pissed off about any little reason I'm gonna find fit. I'm in a fucking mood. Okay, what am I gonna do now? I guess like keep on adventuring sometime tomorrow. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I'm going into the office. today, so I am not gonna be streaming. But I'll be streaming on the weekend. I'll be streaming on the weekend. I just really needed a break yesterday. And tomorrow I'm not gonna be pushing it. Unless I really want to after I come back from work, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be like a potato. I'm just gonna wanna like smoke, eat, and go to sleep. Maybe shoot some things in different video games by myself. But probably. There's a lot of other stuff to do, but I'm getting sleepy, and my guides did say do it until like 4 a.m. and you can't go over, and I still went over. And I'm still gonna like chat to you guys before I completely go away. But let's prep for the next adventure. There we go. I do like how my outfit has changed because of Kent Forever almost. I mean, once I get endurance up, I'm probably gonna be dressing up more like a wastelander. But for the time being right now, I'm going to be the Silver Shroud, who left no witnesses. Ugh. No one gives a shit about Ken, by the way. Like, legit, I'm the only person that feels upset. No one in Good Neighbor is gonna talk about it or anything. Maybe the guards. One of the guards is gonna say random bits of gossip. I feel you can share your opinion as much as you want, but up until it infringes others, you can't do anything to anyone without them accepting workings or being aware of them, because that is taking the role of someone on high. Personally, I don't believe the emotional spectrum can be condensed into dualities. Personally, I don't believe in hate. I feel you get a recurring answer when people brainstorm philosophical stuff. Feel like we're always hinted to that the potential for development is immeasurable. Well, that's the thing, you know. The potential for development for like different types of mental or like emotional, energetical, like co-creation, cooperation, right? In birthing more like stability and like ideas that already work or don't work. Those just becoming more aware, right? Seeing how one idea can have so many different sides to it by have like different people having the different idea and different perspectives, right? Because like anything is kind of multifaceted, and even if it's not just that, maybe it's like the way someone else perceives something. That can be something so refreshing that like just jumps you out of your mental scape or whatever. Hearing yourself and how you form ideas and thoughts, like that's really important just to share and talk on that too. Like it all comes together, right? I guess it's like the spiritual community at one point has created like echo chambers, and although they were needed, some places do blindside themselves in how they carry certain notions or what they build with it, and like accidentally thinking they're doing one thing, they're doing the thing they don't like or don't want to be happening. But when you do have good experience, a good like let's say um I'd like to say like loving approach and considerate like manner, you're going to have better spaces where you talk with people from the heart and you really connect on deeper truths that are like healing to everyone. And it doesn't matter if you're talking about it in the context of spirituality, philosophy, science, or just like creative fun giggles that are bullshit. You're going to get to the same conclusion, which is just like more peace, more love, right? More understanding, more awareness of self and others. That's just like a big part of life. Like, who doesn't like a good conversation? And sometimes it is hard to accept that, like, maybe it's, you know, going through an experience where it's and non and like a not echo chambered thing, right? Like, or maybe it's getting out of certain spaces, or it's speaking up and talking and whatever. I think people that infringe their power onto other people don't get anywhere anyway. People that know their power and they know that they have that and yet they continuously infringe, those are the people I don't like. Those are the people that make people with power without power in any and every case and sense like be not okay. Um, but then again, there's way more people, in my opinion, that are in the right with the spiritual, like, awakening pizzazz of it, and the way it is a thing and it is real. It's literally just kind of like it's not following a spectrum of beliefs or ideologies or whatever. It's legitimately like it goes beyond all of those ideas, right? It's not just like words. So some people like talking about all of this philosophy is like just words, but it's not just words. Um, it goes to something that is so hard to explain, and I think that's why it's like important to maybe even sometimes go in circles about things like this because it brings you still closer to that like grasp of it, and maybe sometimes that's all you need is like a grasp for people to really bite into the feeling of it because it really is a feeling, and I throughout my spiritual awakening have learned that things might seem one way, but then you figure out like the deeper core truth to it, um, and it all changes, and the more you try and like, you know, feel yourself into this whole experience of what it is to be spiritual, what it is to go through spiritual awakenings, everything, like it is legitimately kind of fighting, like finding out, not fighting, finding out how you're basically in the same boat as everyone else, going through the same waves, the same thing, no one's excluded, everyone's making through like their day, each and every day. There's no right frickin' answers. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. Everyone's just a grown-up baby, just doing what they do, right? And everyone just wants to figure out how to be more in love and more in care and in a good place, in a good secure place amongst other people like that. Like it's legitimately just like figuring that out, and that there's, you know, deep underlaying chords that we're all cutting to most of the time like past experiences. Like it's legitimately like, you know, at some point that shit was real, but once you cross over and come through and whatever, it's all about just people kind of just like communing, right? um Nothing's like being wrongly done to anyone. You're kind of just figuring things out and making mistakes along the way. I feel like there was a little bit of something else that I wanted to say, but it keeps eluding me. And I feel like that's for another day, but I hope we come back to whatever like that point is. Um Oh yeah, there we go. The point that it's not like so clear cut, right? Like you're gonna learn and learn so many things along this path. It's actually kind of coming in at a better point. No matter how pure you are, how well intended, how a bunch of other things you are, right? Like it's just sometimes it's a need to like experience and learn things that are going to kind of be like not what you expected it to be. It's not the lesson you expected to learn for yourself, right? Like spirituality, why I love it is it's a balance of finding truth within yourself, but also knowing where to let your uh, boundaries that might be too toxic down, right? Where to stand your ground and speak your mind, even if it's wrong, where to like share weird ideas, where to like have those conversations and go past the limiting parameters of like what should we talk about or shouldn't we talk about, or to what extent am I going to listen to someone who I disagree or agree to, you know, whatever limit. It really shows you where all of those details might be missing in like the whole big tapestry of life. I feel it's your perspective versions of events simplified and gifted to another philosophies. An open environment is very nice indeed. Oh, for sure. Yeah, it is. It is. It truly, really is. I mean, that's why it was one of my most favorite subjects, because there you actually could say like different types of answers and none of them would be wrong. Um, the only thing you'd notice if you had more of a knack for philosophy is that you can kind of dig in and comprehend like in between the lines more so than maybe some other people that might be starting out in philosophy. But that's, you know, being more experienced in anything else than someone else. Other than that, like even then, that doesn't really put you at any point, right? Like the person that's never gotten into philosophy can still say something groundbreaking for the person that has experience for it. It's just, yeah. It's, I guess, just heavy for some people because it's constantly just like very high energy stuff, right? Like very high energy thinking, very type of like specific piece going on and on and on. Some people just legit get either confused or tired, but a lot of the real souls, from what I've noticed, love philosophy at least to some decent like extent. Like at least they respect at least dipping their toes in. Only time you can be wrong about philosophy is when you're referencing certain people and their work, just as anything else. But yeah, thank you guys. It's been a really good stream. We've spoken some deep truths. I feel like some of you are typing away some of your messages, so feel free to go there and do that. If you have anything to like leave the stream or chat off with. I had a lot of really good fun. Thank you, because I'm now charged to go to work tomorrow morning and to be in a good mood for all of it. I'm gonna need to go get water, actually. Yeah, you can listen to everyone, but remembering you have to walk your path might come up on occasion. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I think all life will always bring you back to where you naturally gonna be. Great stream. Hope all have a wonderful journey. Remember, the planet is moving for you. If you need to take some time to center, have a nice night, evening, morning, day. That's really good way to putting it. Like, good way of opening the stream and good way of closing the stream. I'm gonna repeat the first one too, which was, no one is special, but everyone is unique, and so maybe the question is, what makes you unique? And besides that, yes, the planet is moving for you if you need to take some time to center or go back into who you truly are or how you are. So, thank you. I really love the vibe today. Today was like, yeah, I love the philosophy vibes. We're gonna continue them onward this weekend, and yeah, you enjoy yourselves. Keep being who you be. Peace.